everyone selling you the remote cleaning model leaves out one important thing. Not that it doesn't work, but what happens when you try to scale it? See, at first it feels smart. Run some ads, book some house cleaning, send a cleaner, keep the difference simple until month 3. When ads get more expensive, when cleaners start flaking, when a client complains, and you're stuck in the middle and responsible for everything. And at the same time, you have control over nothing. Now, I'm not saying that the remote cleaning business model doesn't work. I'm saying it can get messy really quickly when you try to scale it. So today in this video, I'm going to break down why that happens, what you can do about it, and ultimately another option for you to actually build something stable. Okay, so let's jump into it. Let me paint a picture for you. Let's set the stage. Your business is set up legally, and now you are looking for your first few residential clients. All right, quickly, before we dive in, it's important that you know my goal is to make this video as valuable as possible. So I pulled some actual concrete data, and we're gonna start with a suburb right outside of Austin, Texas, somewhere like Round Rock or Cedar Park. A standard 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house cleaning. Now, the reason why I picked that area is because it is still a very booming area and a typical suburb just outside. I want to paint the picture. I want this to feel as real as possible. So let's talk about numbers. Okay, so a standard 3-bedroom, 2-bath house cleaning, you're looking at around $200 to $250 per clean. Now, let's say $225 to keep things simple. Client pays you $225, and a typical remote cleaning model split is the cleaner would get 60%, you would take 40%. So cleaner walks away with $135, you pocket $90. Now that's the appeal right there. Book the job, send the cleaner, keep $90. Do that 5 more times that day, that's $450 gross. That sounds easy, sounds hands-off, sounds like you're just the middleman taking a cut. And honestly, in the beginning, months 1 and 2, it lives up to the hype. It meets the standard. But let's transition to part 2. Why it feels so good days 30 to 60. Now here's the thing. Month 1 and 2, it goes great. You run some local Google LSA ads, you get a few calls, you book a few cleanings, cleaners show up, clients are happy, money hits your account. It feels like you truly cracked the code with the side business. And where that shifts is when you think to yourself, okay, now, how do I scale this thing? Now let's quickly jump to month number 3. You are increasing your ad spend because months 1 and 2 felt good. You want more jobs. You feel like you got a good handle on it. But here's what no one tells you. Those ads, well, the cost adds up really quickly because running Google local service ads, I mean, you're paying somewhere between $20 and $50 per lead, depending on how competitive your market is. And something that's really important to factor in too is that not every lead books. So that $19 a lot of marketing agencies like to tout per lead, it ends up being somewhere around $40, somewhere around double for every new customer you bring on, which could be anywhere between $40 and $50. Now remember that $90 that you thought you'd be pocketing. Well, you're going to have to take that $40 to $50 off the top per job. But let's stay conservative and just call it $40. Now you're left with $50. But we're not done because you've got credit card fees every time a client pays. You've got softwares for scheduling everything. You've got insurance for running this business. You've got the occasional refund. I mean, sometimes you get the occasional re-clean. You got to send a cleaner again because the client wasn't satisfied. So realistically, you're looking at about $30 per job. So if you want to make $10,000 per month for you, I mean, you are looking at 300 plus jobs per month. Now think about that for a second. That's potentially 200 to 300 different people, 300 different houses potentially, different schedules, different expectations. That's multiple cleaners that you have to rotate through. So if you want to make an actual $10,000 per month in your pocket, I mean, you're going to need 300 to 400 of these jobs every single month. That's potentially 200 to 300 different clients every single month. That is different houses. That is different schedules, different expectations. That's multiple cleaners to rotate through. I mean, one complaint here, one complaint there. A cleaner quits without warning. Every single job is its own problem to solve. And that is where this model can potentially break. It's not that month 1 and 2 or even 3. It's not that the problem is in the time doing it. The problem is when you want to scale it. And that's what makes this model extremely difficult because you are managing a lot of volume, which I call chaos. But I don't want you to lose hope. That's not the point of this video. I want to ask you a question. What if it didn't have to be that way? What if you could build a cleaning business a much simpler way, a way in which you could manage a lot less and make a lot more? Now let's shift gears and talk about what scaling a cleaning business can actually look like without it stealing your soul in the process. So I want you to think about this. Instead of 200 to 400 residential jobs every month, what if you just landed 3 commercial office contracts instead? But instead of $200 cleaning jobs all over your area code, instead, you just focused on car dealerships, medical offices, dental practices, law offices, places that actually need consistent, reliable cleaning and have real budgets. Like one car dealership, typically paying anywhere between $4,000 and $5,000 per month just for general office cleaning. Or one medical office, paying anywhere between $3,000 and $4,500 per month. What about a dental practice? Same ballpark. If you focused on these instead, just 3 of these contracts, 3 contracts at $4,000 per month, that's $12,000 a month in recurring revenue. And from that, your actual profit, breaking down using the numbers, calculating for paying your cleaners, your supplies, your insurance, your marketing, it's usually going to put you anywhere between 30 and 35%, depending on how you price. So with this model, you'd be clearing about $4,000 a month in monthly profit on 3 office contracts, not 200, not 300, not even 400. 3 contracts, 3 consistent schedules, 3 professional relationships instead of hundreds of potential one-off transactions. Now, here's where it gets exciting because that's just the starting point. What if you added 3 or 4 more similar contracts over the next few months? Well, now we're talking anywhere between $25,000 and $35,000 in total monthly revenue. The same 30 to 35% profit margin, you know what you're looking at? Well, you're clearing $10,000 per month plus, and you're just managing 6 or 7 contracts, 7 clients, 7 people, not 200, not 300 homeowners, not 300 move-in parts, not 300 reasons for stress. When you play the game this way, your revenue just went up, but your stress melted away. See, office cleaning gives you the ability to scale because it's built around 7 $5,000 per month contracts, recurring contracts. And that is so much easier to automate. And isn't that the part that's crazy? Even though this model isn't remote, you can actually automate and scale it. And after all, isn't that what's most important? So to be very clear, I am in no way saying remote residential is fake. It doesn't work. No, of course it works. It's just every dollar you make comes with a moving part. It comes with more stress. It relies on too much volume. But here's where I actually like it. I like this model a lot. Let's say you're in college. If you're in college and you just want to do something on the side and you're in a college town, this could work really well for you if you want to make an extra $2,000 a month. If that's your thing, then I wouldn't even bother with commercial. I would go right for residential. Just do that. But if you're someone who's looking to build a real business on the side. I meant real in terms of scalability, something that's going to have freedom attached to it, something where you can continuously grow at a steady pace year after year for decades with people who stay with you for the long haul. Then commercial cleaning is going to be your best bet. And if you want to know how you can set this up, watch this video right here and I'll show you how.